I'm Dustin Johnson. I live south of Andover with my wife Shayna, 3 kids, Olivia, Verena, and Dylan. We run a cattle and row crop operation where we farm corn, soybeans, hay, and raise cover crop seed. My grandfather had retired, both grandfathers had retired when I came back to start farming, so we got to start the farm from scratch. As we've expanded, we've gained efficiency through better machinery. Haven't really added a whole lot of labor to the operation. We've just done a better job every hour we're out working. We're in the transition from the flatlands to our southwest to the rolling hills of Jackson and Dubuque County to our north. So we're very diligent about making sure we're rotating our crops, and we utilize our small grains as part of our conservation program to maintain something growing year-round on those sensitive acres. We decided we needed to be very dedicated to conservation and taking care of the land, improving fertility, and raising the best crop that we possibly could. And we owe that to those who went before us, we owe that to those who come after us, and we owe that to those who consume what we produce. We started to experiment with no-till, and with that started to experiment with cover crops, gaining synergies through feeding the cover crop and using the manure to add fertility to some of the tougher acres. So we collect a lot of data and share it with our landowners. Very open book when it comes to what we do on the farm, and we've tracked everything as soon as we were able to afford the technology to do so, and have really strived to make that a big part of our operation. So Shayna's been a full-time teacher the entire time that we've been together, and she deals with some very challenging students at times, and God bless her, she can come home with a smile on her face and still come out and run grain cart, bring out a meal, bring the kids out for a ride, all things that make a family farm run. Farm Bureau has really been important to me, and the involvement in the policy side has been a big passion of mine. It keeps us motivated to make sure that our way of life is protected. That authenticity of the policy, it came from farmers like me. In every county across the state, there's groups of men and women that get together to develop this policy and make it the best that it can be. So we call the farm Legacy Valley Farms. And so the legacy of those ahead of me is important because it shaped the opportunities that I have today. And I hope to be able to pass down those values to my kids and someday my grandkids. It's more than just dollars, because it's the effort that you've put in, it's the reputation that you have. So we want to make sure we do a good job and are around to do it again next year.